Would you like to know how to use would in English? Well, so would I, and I would like to teach you. This video is all about would. So, if you want to learn English grammar, stay tuned. Hi everyone, my name is Liam, and this is Grammar Simple, the channel that makes English grammar simple. Okay, today's video is all about would, the 10 uses of would. Let's get started. Hi guys, just a short interruption. Please take a second and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Okay, thanks so much. Back to the video. Okay, 10 ways to use would in English. Let's begin. This video is part 1. The first 5 ways to use would. My next video will discuss the other 5 ways to use would. Why am I doing 2 videos? Well, sometimes my videos are 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I thought I would break it into 2 videos so that you can watch both of them at different times. Sound good? Okay. Would is a modal auxiliary verb. Modal auxiliary verbs are helper verbs. Modal auxiliary verbs modify other verbs. What does this mean? It means they modify other verbs to produce different effects. Would has many uses in English. In this video, we will discuss 5. Would for invitations or offers, polite requests, repeated actions in the past, willingness in the past, reported speech. In the next video, we will talk about hypothetical situations, conditional sentences, wishes, preferences, and opinions. Okay, let's talk about invitations or offers first. Let's imagine a situation. Let's imagine that you want to invite someone to your house for dinner. Because you are inviting them, this person, your friend, for example, you're not ordering them to come. You're not demanding that they come to your house. So you want to be polite, right? You are requesting your friend's presence at dinner. You say, "Hey, Steve, would you like to come for dinner tomorrow night?" Your friend Steve says, "Yes, I'd love to." Okay. Take a look at the grammar. Would you like to come over? The structure here is would plus you plus like plus to infinitive. Would you like to come over? Come over is a phrasal verb. Okay, polite requests. Let's imagine another situation. Let's imagine that during your dinner with Steve, you want your friend, Steve, to pass you the salt. You could say, "Please pass the salt," or "Pass the salt, please." Okay, you are saying please. That's nice, that's polite. But pass imperative might be okay with a close friend, but it is more of a command than a request. You are telling Steve to pass the salt. He doesn't have a choice. So it could be a bit rude if you say this to a stranger, for example, or someone you don't know very well. So watch my video about the imperative mood here if you want to know more about commands and demanding statements. But if you want to be more polite, use would. So imperative statements are more demanding. Therefore, using would is more polite. Would you please pass the salt? Sure, no problem. So have a look at the grammar. Would you pass? The structure is would plus you and base verb. Would you pass the salt? And you can say this two ways. Would you please pass the salt? And would you pass the salt, please? It's the same. Both are correct. Okay, number 3, repeated actions in the past. Let's imagine this situation. I would like you to think about something you frequently did in the past that you do not do anymore. Let's think of a situation here. It should be an action in the past, okay? Always an action here. For example, let's take a situation in my past. When I was a child, I would often go to the beach with my grandmother. This is true. I loved going to the beach with my grandmother. So, would go. The structure is would plus base verb. And this is for actions, okay? Always actions and action verbs. For state verbs, use used to or past simple. If this is unclear for you, watch my video about used to and would here. Okay, willingness in the past. Let's imagine this situation. Have you ever had a secret that you didn't want to tell someone? Okay, I think we have all had secrets that we didn't want to tell other people. You can use would to talk about things you were not willing to do or not happy to do in the past. This is usually a negative statement, so we use would not or wouldn't. For example, she wanted to know my secret, but I wouldn't tell her. I wouldn't tell her. Here, wouldn't means not willing to tell her, or didn't want to tell her, or was not happy to tell her. Okay, number 5, reported speech. Let's imagine this situation. Let's imagine that you want to tell someone something that someone else told you. This is past. Your friend Steve tells you what time he is going to come for dinner. Your friend Steve says to you, I'll arrive for dinner at 7 p.m. Okay. Later, your wife asks you what Steve said in the past. You tell your wife, Steve said he would arrive for dinner at 7 p.m. So Steve told you what time he will arrive for dinner. You tell your wife what time Steve told you he will arrive for dinner. And you say, Steve said he would arrive for dinner at 7 p.m. Would arrive. The structure is would plus base verb. Use would instead of will. Okay? Would only replaces will in this form of reported speech. Okay. Stay tuned for the next video. Also, would you like me to make a video about reported speech in English? If you do, please like and subscribe to this video. Let me know your comments and questions in the comments section and your ideas for future videos. Also, let me know what you think of this video. Okay, guys, my name is Liam. This is Grammar Simple, the channel that makes English grammar simple and hopefully shorter. I will see you next time in a future video. Take care. Bye for now.